We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Jameson Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, not a bad start in his last one. 7 complete innings. Even though he took the loss, he pitched pretty well. And if he can pitch as well in this one today, he'll have a pretty good chance to win this game for his team.
Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's taken for strike one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, Dero, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. And he lays off. Ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Here's Jason Heyward now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, kicks and deals. Baez on at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag, a dive, but he's back. On its way, the 0-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery. Taillon has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
The third baseman, Kris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Kris Bryant, trying to get him started again following the double play. First pitch on its way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, Dero, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. On the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Cubs are down quietly. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Stepping in, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Kevin Newman.
Now here's the pitch. It's the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
And he'll reach to his left to make the catch for out number 1.
The left fielder, Adam Frazier.
So here's Adam Frazier. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He brings a scary .368 batting average. He also has 1 home run. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-0 now. Josh Bell will be next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the first baseman, Josh.
Stepping into the box,
Bell.
Josh Bell. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's
2-1. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. That evens it up 1-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Skied into very shallow right. Hayward will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
So it's first and second with two men gone, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. As a look, now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo was there, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Wilson Contreras.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Hard hit ball to short. He's right there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it. The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He was a perfect 4 for 4 in last night's game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman. Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he misses here for ball four. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. No score here as we play inning number 2. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
From the belt, the pitch fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fouled off. Oh, and 2. Here it is.
0-1.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And it's fouled away. Two and 2. Here it is. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The set and the 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Kipnis takes, and this pitch misses for ball 4. It's a free pass.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Hendricks. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Two out, bases loaded. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1 and 2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting a guy in from third.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Taillon is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Last half of the second set to go. Now at the plate, Kevin Kramer. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hard on the ground towards short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Gerard Dyson.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and into bat next, the speedy Gerard Dyson. First offering on its way.
Whoa, that's down.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-1.
Aye.
Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ball 2. That's popped up. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Striding into the box, Luke Maile, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Set and the pitch. Line drive to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Jameson Taillon.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jameson Taillon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hit out towards second. Taken in by Kipnis. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And the pitch.
1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Hayward, 30 years of age. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Third inning, no score to this point. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Another one sent foul. Here's another 1-2.
Ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2.
Count is full.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We played 2.5. No score on the show. Striding in, Kevin Newman 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
One ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. Fouled off. Frazier is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Count still at 1-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Now another 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for one. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that two ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a two-out rally started.
First offering on its way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he lays off for ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-1. A bullet to first base. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. First offering on its way.
0-1's the count.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 1-1 to Schwarber. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gregory Polanco. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Colin Moran. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Nope.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1. Ball, that's outside.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He swings and lines it to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A 1-0 delivery. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
The 3-2 pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jameson Taillon.
Striding in once again, Jameson Taillon. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pops this one up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Leading off the inning, Ian Happ, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
This is skied into short left center. Kramer onto the grass. He's there and records the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in now the power-hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. On its way is pitch number 75. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Into the box, Kyle Hendricks, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And he's safe.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
4-1. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. The 1-0.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. In to score from third is the tying run. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Into the box now, Chris Bryant, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-1.
That's outside.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
The ball and a strike now to Bryant. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he fouls this one off. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Throw won't get him.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
At the plate now, Wilson Contreras fouled away. 0-1 on its way. Four runs here in this half inning. In the dirt here. Oh, he'll make it back to second, but that had danger written all over it. The 1-2. Fouled off. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Robbie Erlin enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Robbie Erlin.
Anthony Rizzo will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. From the stretch. Erlin, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Hit sharply on the ground. To second for one. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Thank you, Heidi.
Pirates, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
And now pitch on the way. In there for strike one, 0-1. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Misses. Ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Soft liner to the left side. And one gone.
Up next to the Pirates, the left fielder, Adam Frazier.
Stepping up now, Adam Frazier. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Outside.
Softly hit toward the hole. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Digging in, Josh Bell, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Stepping in now, Gregory Polanco, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
No, that's low.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Left side. Bryant's got it. Oh, but it's a wide throw to second, and they can't get the out. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Colin Moran. First offering on its way. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Pirates strand a couple, and the deficit remains 5-2. New inning set to get underway. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's out.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Two and 0.
Oh, that pitch is out.
And this will be fouled away. The 2-1.
Full count.
Ian Happ will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
At the plate, Ian Happ. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Slow curveball. 75 on the radar. It's 0-2. (5-2) is our score here in inning number 6. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Now just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In now, Jason Kipnis. Pitch popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Standing in now, Kyle Hendricks. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Cubs lead this one 5-2. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kramer, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it, and that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 6, Jarrod Dyson.
Digging in and looking for more, Jarrod Dyson. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Now to the plate, Luke Maile. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Strike called. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. takes this the other way to right. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail 5-2. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez, a hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. One and one the count. Now here's the pitch.
The count 2-1.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Newman will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So stepping in, Jason Hayward. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now here's the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Kris Bryant.
Ready now, Kris Bryant. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey!
This is drilled, but right into the shift. What a play, and that ends the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Alec Mills gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 30, Alec Mills.
Bryan Reynolds is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. In there for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, and they can't run it down. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Ready once again,
Second
Kevin
baseman.
Newman. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
(5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
To short, hit hard. There's Baez. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting. The left fielder, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Hit in the air down the right field line. Hayward has a read on it. And he hauls it down in the corner. Down in order go the Pirates. And the deficit remains 5-2. Richard Rodriguez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Richard Rodriguez.
Ready to begin the 8th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Contreras.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1. Count 1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2.
Count 0-2.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
Now batting.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian.
Standing in, Ian Happ. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First offering on its way.
Ball. Ball, that's out.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
From the stretch. Down the first baseline. Bell picks it up, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs, and it remains 5-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kyle Ryan is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. David Bodie is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 13, David Bodie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Ryan is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Gregory Polanco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Left center, base hit.
The batter, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Into the box now, Colin Moran. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle end.
And that misses ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only one away.
Now batting, number 44.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kevin Kramer. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Popped him up. Bryant shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Gerard.
Digging in now, Gerard Dyson. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's too high.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
This one bounces off the pitcher. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Craig Kimbrell answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Craig Kimbrell.
Luke Maile will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, back to the field.
The set and the 1-0.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The set and the 2-0. Sliced hard on the ground. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And not in time as the run scores.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Eric Gonzalez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 2, Eric Gonzalez.
Now time is called, and a bit of a curious decision here to say the least, as we'll get a pinch runner at third here. Don't know if something's wrong or what. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. One and 0. Here it is. Line to the right side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Second baseman, Kevin Newman.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go Kevin Newman as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Comes set. The 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Happ is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We've played 8 full. Cubs lead it 5-4. Nick Purdy enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Cole Tucker has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 3, Cole Tucker.
So striding in, Jason Kipnis. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
The second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball left side. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Javier Baez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first, and you guessed it, another double play. Their 5th of the ball game so far, and this one ends the inning. Nothing in the Cubs half of the 9th. Last chance coming up for the Buccos. They trail it here by just a run. Dan Winkler comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Chicago Cubs, number 43, Dan Winkler.
So coming to the plate, Adam Frazier. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Adam Frazier.
First offering on its way.
Ball, Atkinson.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And that misses. 2-1.
Count to 2-1.
This one's flared toward left center. Here comes a left fielder. He can't get there as it falls in.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
In now, Josh Bell. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Bodie is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
So striding forward now, Gregory Polanco. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Digging in the switch hitter, Cole Tucker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now the 2-0 is ripped into the gap. This could be extra bases. Frazier is digging for home. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Boy, Dero, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the 9th and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Jeremy Jeffress is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings. Kevin Kramer will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. Here's the first pitch. Turned on down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And raise the Jolly Roger. The Pirates are going to walk off winners.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
Here now is our